All right, so hopefully you have back to here, name your class changed. Now I'm going to make some fairly simple changes. It's going to be very traumatic at first. I'm going to wipe out all the private variables because I don't have any of those things. I'm going to have two things. I'm going to have a string, which is the name of my product, and a double, which is the price of my product. That's all I'm going to have. And so I'm going to go ahead and just wipe out all of these getters and setters. Again, very traumatic for a moment. I'm going to say, it's already public, so I'm going to say double get price and string get name. I don't know. I put those backwards. I mean, if you prefer them like the ones up above, you can do them that way. We could also put in here void set name, which passes in a string. And we can do void set price, which passes in a double. All right, so that gives us all we need to know for the product for now, name and price. Your object can have 2 parameters, it can have 20 parameters. I don't think you should have any less than 2. You should probably certainly have more than 2. You don't need to have 20. Have enough that makes something that makes sense, but you don't have to go crazy with it. All right, so now I've broken a whole lot of stuff down here. You might have chosen, instead of wiping these out and typing them from scratch, you might have chosen, because you don't remember all the function stuff, like, oh yeah, this is the return type, here's the name of the parameter, here's the parameter list. Again, the return type is void, I'm not returning anything, the name of the method, and then the list that's going to do that. You could have just changed the names of the ones that were already there. I'll show you this down below. Again, product, we're going to be setting the name. I have to watch what I call it here. I'm just going to call it N, because I don't like to say EMP name. I don't like to say product name. I just like to say name is equal to N right there. All right, and it's important to get this correct because notice it would let me say name is equal to name, which sets whatever the default of that is, possibly blank, to be blank again. It never changes. So I have to make sure I'm pointing to this variable right here, and then the variable that represents the attribute of my class up here. So there's set name. Void here from the product class, I'm going to do set price. And this is going to be a double. Price P. And I can say price is equal to P. All right. And then I can delete the next 2 because I don't need them. I'm going to delete the 2 of these down here because I don't need them as well. So returns a string. So the employee.get name returns name, and employee, oops, not let's return a double. Employee name.get price returns price. All right. Is there something wrong with this? What's wrong with this? Oh, just hadn't updated that yet. All right, so I can initialize this. Name is going to be here. And price is equal to 0.0. All right, so now I've set up my method with my classified new methods that's going to be doing the data I want and the getters and setters on that data I want. I still probably broken a lot of stuff down below. That's okay. I can fix what I need to going forward. So display menu, you see it's EMP. I can now just change it to be get name. Just to, again, I don't want to fix it. I don't want to make it logical. I just want to get it up and running. And keep it running. So here, view address, again, I'm going to change to get name here. And then I'm going to change this to be get price, just to print something out for both of them. All right. And so the rest of these, I can fix them, or I'm just going to delete them in this case. It just doesn't, I'm not going to keep them. They're not going to mean anything in my final application. So I can just delete them for now, and then I can start changing stuff down here. So now I'm down to my main method. So I right now I only have the view address. Again, I'm not going to change too much right now. But instead of fixing things that I'm going to delete later anyway, I'm going to delete those next 2 methods. I'll have to fix that down below, but that's fine. So the employee one, set name. All right, so I'm going to change John Smith. I'm just changing this to be the first product will be, oh, I don't know, a banana. Banana, banana. And then I'm going to delete these and then change employee to set price. And I don't know, zero point 0.5, 50 cents a pound for bananas. So we'll just say a banana's 50 cents or whatever. I don't know. It's maybe an expensive banana, but not bad for an individual banana if you're buying in a store. Um, and then here, again, I'm going to change this to say get name just to keep it compiling. All right. Um, and I'm going to keep going down. So view addresses there. Now these other cases, right now I don't need these cases. I don't know what they're going to do. I can start to delete them if I want to. As I said, I can just take it out. So I can just have case one as view my address. The other two cases, if you type them, they won't do anything. We're going to fix that as we go. I mean, and I may not fix it all myself, but you'll certainly fix it as you go because you've done that before. You already know how to make those cases, make them do something. But right now, again, we have one and then we have exit, and I think we've got the compiler errors out. I want to double check it, but I'm just going to go ahead and build this just to make sure. See what it says. Yes, one build succeeded. Nothing's wrong with it. Good, good, good. So I don't see any red marks. It built okay, and I'm going to try and run it again. So again, all this stuff still shows up. I haven't changed this menu, but if I say one, up, see now you go. It's saying the name is banana, the address is 0.5, a little bit absurd. And then I hit X, and then my application stops. So again, all I've done right now is tweak the names of those guys. That's what I'd like you to do now, and we'll do one more little cleanup on this before we kind of send you off to finish up what you would be doing on this application.